Do you sometimes feel like this through the coronavirus, where you're like, I can't even take my sunglasses off because I lack motivation? I just want to die. I'm reading the news, and the news is telling me, look what the news is telling me. Who else just died? Tell me more bad news. Florida issues stay-at-home order. U.S. coronavirus cases continue to climb. Won't get a stimulus check. The list of expectations keeps growing, and on and on and on. And that is
Dude, what happened to your eye?
the world that we live in. I got a black eye. I was over the coronavirus. I was actually just getting smacked in the head with a racket ball.
Was it the racket or was it the ball?
It was the ball, unfortunately.
Okay.
So, check it out. Listen up, guys. I'm live right now, and I want to tell you that in the description, I just popped a link for you to actually get your phone number, get my phone number, and text me, because this is what I'm sick of. I have been for the last year, it's right here.
Right there.
Here's my phone number, 385-217-3477. You guys can literally hop on and text me right now, but there's a link. I want you to save my phone number. I've been developing a technology for over a year, trying to bring down the YouTube barrier wall so that we can connect. And I'm just done with it. So I'm giving you my phone number, and it's just time for us to connect this way. I probably won't be able to respond to all of you, but I'm promising that I'm going to do my best. Because the reality is, this world keeps getting crazier and crazier. And look at my YouTube, dude. I'm out there saying, hello, foolproof plan, teaching you problems I made in my 20s, pro tips for construction. Most companies make this mistake. Every day I'm popping out these videos, and they are designed to basically help you fight the fear that is in the media. So I'm waiting for some of you right now to actually start texting me. Are we live? Like, do you know that you should be pulling out your phone? Oh, you're using your phone to talk to me right now. Guess what? I want you to literally click on that link, that phone number, just text me, and let's just actually jam with each other. I want to reach out. I want to connect with you guys. I want to fight fire with fire, because this whole coronavirus is bull crap. What, in a month we've lost 100,000 lives? We will hold a funeral. We will cry. It is incredibly sad. And there's a much greater damage, I think, that's happening around the world with all the crazy jacked up, where we're at mentally because of all the fear. So, listen, I just want to take some time to connect with you guys and let you all know this is the best of times, not during the worst of times. The world is in a little bit of a free fall. Don't allow fear to consume you. Don't allow yourself to, looking at the news and all of the layoffs, stay informed. But if it brings your energy down, then you haven't learned how to manage your state, and that's a problem. So, I'm literally waiting here by my phone wondering why. There we go. To Quentin Carter, you said yo. So I'm just going to text you back a very similarly sophisticated message.
Sup.
Yo. To Charlie, hey, hello, Kris. Hey, was that hey like a hey? Like, that goes way back, Fat Albert. Because that was really, Charlie, if you're saying I put some weight on, I think that's kind of mean, but I don't think that's probably what you meant. So, yo, and hey, and Charlie, nice to meet you, brother. Oh, I want to do it this way. I want to send you, my GIF. Here's a photo.
Your memoji?
These are my emojis.
Memoji.
My emojis. I'm going to go like this. I'm like... This is how you know that it is me that you are talking to. Anyway, guys, seriously, Kenny, what's up, dude? Hey, Mr. Krohn. Kenny, if you are a young man calling me Mr. Krohn, you're starting to make me feel older than I know I am. How old do you think I am? If you guess 40, you're right. But if you think that, then I'm going to shave my beard and I'm going to lose about 10 years. So what's up, brother? And then Jerry, hey, so I'm 17 years old, and what would be the best way to start earning money at my age? Okay, Jerry, first of all, dude, you are just waking up to a whole new economy and opportunity. I'm so excited for you. 17 years old, dude, this is a super, super exciting time. I'm going to respond to you through text, but I kind of feel like you're probably watching me, so I will do both at the same time.
Just do audio messages.
Yo, Jerry, Kris Krohn here, and I just wanted to drop this on you and let you know that the best thing that you can do at the age of 17 is start getting your mind developed around the conversation of money and responsibility. Tons of good books out there. I'm reading one right now called The Illusion of Money. There's Napoleon Hill books. Get your head filled with optimistic, abundant, prosperity-minded thinking. I have several of my books that you can actually get for free, so make sure that you are getting those books. Now at 17 is a really important time to be learning and drawing up a battle plan, a strategy, a game plan. And that game plan needs to be, where am I at versus really where do I want to go? So number one, figure out what you really want above all. And then you need to know that first so that the decisions you make at 17 will get you finally where you want to land. I'm going to send that to you. You probably just heard it here just a little bit here. Oh look, I am getting completely inundated. I like this. Matthew Wood, what's up, brother? Matt here from OKC, how you doing?
OKC.
Right now I'm just saying positive, happy, excited to be alive. You guys, by the way, when you text me, you can even text questions, so that we can really connect. Jaden McCormack says, hey Kris, this is Jaden. What's the best way to develop a business plan? Dude, I love this. So Jaden, if you come up with an idea, I love designing business plans. Let me just pop you a couple of rules. Please do not consider a business that has a 10% margin. That means if you collect $1, you better be keeping more than a dime. You better be keeping 50% of it. You develop a business with that first rule in mind, and you're already going to be 100 light years ahead of everyone else going into business because they're falling in love with customers and products, but not actually a business model that works. You can go to the SBA, it's the government's website, just Google SBA. They will actually download a business plan for you that you can tweak. And that's a really great format that I've used in the past for starting a business plan. Now I kind of create them from scratch, but Wilbur says, what's up, man? Big fan of yours, trying to reach my dreams of being in real estate. How do you start from zero? Hey, what's up, Wilbur? I'm dropping a little audio message. So what I want you to understand is that the first thing you got to do is get your head screwed on straight. Right now, I want to tell you that if you're allowed to actually email, like, dude, you can text me back if you want this. I will give you a free $1,500 ticket to my event in August and give you an opportunity to sit front row and learn for 4 days.
Kris, did you run that by
I
marketing?
did not run that by marketing.
They're going to be
Carson
upset.
right now is really pissed at me.
I'm not. They're going to be.
No, I'm just saying, dude, Wilbur, if you're starting from zero, then what you do is you fix your head, the real estate between your ears, and then you can actually build wealth on top of that. So I just wanted to drop that. That is real. Text me back and say, Kris, I want your August ticket, and I will pass it on to my team. And that's just a little bonus from me to you saying, dude, let's help out. Here we go, Irene Hunter. Kris, my name is Irene. I'm an investor in Philly with cash, great credit. How can we secure loans for rental properties during the upcoming recession? Yes, Irene. We have a pre-approval, but our lender just temporarily suspended rental loans, and they're only doing fix and flip loans. Okay, so Irene, really good question. I love this one. Thank you for coming at me here. First of all, real estate in the recession, you need to understand, if you're watching my current videos that are coming out, we are not in the recession is based on this pandemic. It is now turning into a recession with the stock market, but real estate bubble has not dropped. 2 out of 5 recessions will have the real estate bubble pop at the same time that we have a stock market crisis. Right now, that is not the case. We are still missing 3.5 million homes to be built to actually fill the demand of our shortfall. In other words, we don't have enough real estate in this country yet, so we don't have a bubble that's burst. So real estate is going to keep going up. Right now, we are in a little bit of a crazy free fall where banks don't know what to do. Rates should have been dropped, but for the next 4 weeks, they're a little bit high. So first of all, if you're pre-approved, I see why your bank's on moratorium. You just need to hang tight and wait for 3 to 4 weeks. Things will stabilize, and then they will put your loan to use, and then you can go buy stuff. Irene, I want you to text me back. Oh, I'm supposed to say that here. Let me hit the audio button. There you go. Sorry, Irene. I hope you heard the rose on the YouTube thing. But so what I want you to do is, listen, if you've got money in cash and you're pre-approved and you actually want me to take you into the markets where you can get the best deals, literally 5 times better than Philly, I want you to text me back because I want to put some of those deals in front of you. And unless you can show me deals in Philly, even when the loans come back in where you're getting 25% annual return, otherwise don't do those deals, connect with me and I will actually show you some of my surplus deals. Because dude, guys, I'm finding deals every single day right now. In fact, if this is the start of the recession, this is the start of winter, I want you to know that over the next 2 years, we're gonna ramp up. Over the next 5 years, we're gonna ramp up. We're gonna do more real estate than we've ever done because everyone's gonna be freaking terrified. Everyone's gonna be scared and we're gonna be slaying it. So, Irene, that's my message for you. Let me see who else we got here. We got Ryan Jalassi. I may have butchered that. 17 years old. I'm Ryan, by the way. It's R-Y-A-A-N. So is that Ryan? Ryan? You're going to have to help me out there. But 17 years old and want to start investing at 18. How do I do it in real estate? Okay, check it out. Until you have 2 years of work history with the job, that's what you need for conventional financing. Developed credit and 2 years. So if you don't have that yet, when you step into 18, get a job that you can have for 2 years. Unless you want a shortcut. And dude, I'm filled with shortcuts. Do I think that you need a job to do real estate? No. I think you should focus on having a job to pay some bills, make sure you can eat some grub and that you can be okay. Do I think that you need to have good credit? I would go for good credit. I would try to put that in place. But is that how do I use my credit on doing deals? Not on the last 150. So there's always a workaround. Never allow age. A lot of people are going to say you're too young to have those kind of thoughts. Dude, that's bullcrap. I can show you how to do backyard real estate. I can show you how to do no money down real estate. And if you're serious about that, then what I want you to, so I forgot to do it again, but
you're good.
Ryan, if you want to like play and actually learn how, as you're moving into 18 years old, actually how to start dropping some real estate, then just text me back and say, Kris, I want someone from your team to connect with me. I'll have them give you a game plan, just as if I was in your shoes and show you exactly what that looks like. Oh wow, oh gosh, I just got buried. Hey you guys, listen carefully. I want you to be saving my phone number in your phone. You can text me. I'm gonna get to as many messages as I can. I've got a cool software that will kind of group some of your similar conversations together so I can respond to sometimes on a group thread to some more of you. But listen, I'm here to get to all of you guys. And oh my gosh, Brian Bond from Houston, what's up, dude? I have some quick questions. The first one would be, why most real estate agents fail in their first year, and what does it take to reach $100,000 in the first year of becoming an agent? Brian, I like you. I like where your head's at. First of all, here's where I think most agents actually, like, I'm gonna record this for you too, but here's where I think, Brian, a lot of agents fail. Agents will fail because they either just got their license. The average agent only ever does like 2 deals in their whole life. So they usually get their license because they're helping a friend or they're selling a home and they're thinking, dude, if I were to get my license, I'm gonna save $5,000, $7,000, $8,000. So that's kind of what the impetus is. In other words, they're not going into the mindset of how do I do a business. If you say I wanna make $100,000 in your area, break down the homes that you wanna specialize in. And I'm gonna tell you 2 things that I swear it's gonna help you crush it. Number 1, create a business plan. What price range are you gonna specialize in? $200,000, $300,000, what's it gonna be? Reverse engineer your commission and the split that you're gonna get. Let's say you get paid $5,000 a home. You wanna make $100,000, you gotta do 20 homes. So if you're gonna do 20 homes, this is my second piece of advice. First of all, break down how many homes you need to do like I just did really fast. But more importantly, you got to go find the top agent. I would call every brokerage and just say, who's the top person? Who's the top person? And you call that person and you say, I want to work for you. I will give you half of my commissions if I can train under you. And the person that is a high producer will say likely yes. And that is how you get trained on how to be a high producer. Great question, by the way. I love that. I have got, Irene Hunter here says, thanks, Kris. I absolutely would love to connect. And I'm just going to say, boom. And also, Irene, I want to say one more thing. Just make me send this first. Irene, just send me an email to Kris@KrisKrohn.com. Please spell it right. It's all over the world and internet. Kris@KrisKrohn.com, and just say, I want a game plan, and I promise, girl, I will hook you up. All right. Daniel Clark, can I get a ticket? Daniel, does it look like I'm just going to give everybody a ticket?
He's got to give you more than that. Text him back and say, give me something more. Give me a reason why.
Give me a reason and give me some value. Like,
text it to him.
Give me a reason, bro, and give me a reason and create some value, all right? My other friend, he created value by just like showing up first on and just like, I'm here, I'm ready to go. And he asked me a really great question. I'm like, ooh, how do you get started? This is how I would get started. Matthew Wood is back. He says, nice, same, staying positive. by still getting workouts in. Real estate talk though, I've been following you for a while. Thanks bro, I hope it's been useful for you. Ready to chase my dreams and process of going after one, but my other dream is real estate investing to be truly financially free. Just don't know where to start and starting from zero. You know, Matthew, we all start from zero. I can tell you I started a little bit below zero because I started with like a mountain of debt. But zero is zero, right? And I can't tell you guys how important it is to cultivate the right mindset, follow people that are successful, and then you have to stop listening and start acting. Like in my videos, I often give you like next steps and what to do. Most people do not have a relationship, Matthew, with being like someone that they can trust to take action on good advice. And dude, that's the problem. My team tells me my problem is I freaking take action on everything. So they develop rules to keep me from taking action on everything because I'm trained to be, Carson, true story or not?
We talked about this just yesterday.
Just yesterday, a 90-minute meeting about how much Kris implements like a banshee. But you want to be a banshee implementer. Or another way of saying that is be someone that you can trust with integrity to do what you say you're going to do. That's like the most important thing. People set goals and then they're not doing them 3 months later. Like, stop, don't be that person. Like 98% of us become the person that says, I'm a person of my word. Dude, as far as staying positive, it's a choice. Matthew, come out to my event. We get you some details on there. Get my books. Get a game plan. Any of you guys want a game plan? Text me and say, Kris, I want to meet, like, I want you guys to understand this. I would do a game plan with every single one of you if I could, and it would be life-changing. Why? Because I'm going to see what you can't see. I'm going to give you options that you're not aware of. Any one of you that are watching me right now and you say, wait a second, Kris, are you telling me that you have a trained team that gives game plans just as if it were you? Guys, they do it the same as if it were me. Their voice sounds different, the timbra's a little different, but I've taught them the 180 nuances of a game plan. I believe everyone should have a game plan. And by the way, if some of you are like, dude, I have never gotten one of those, all you do is text, I want a game plan with your name, and by tomorrow, I'm gonna have someone on my team reaching out to help you guys get that game plan. Unless it's too many of you, and then it might be 2 days. We will try. All right, let me see what we got going on here. You guys are not joking around. You are using my phone number like no one else's business. Hey, Kris, I was wondering, with the market being a bloodbath, should I buy flip houses or just buy and hold? Dude, Marcus, I really love this, and I love that you call it a bloodbath. You know, statistically, every 8 years there's a bloodbath in the stock market, and I laugh. I never put money in the stock market. I think it's such a joke. Not because the stock market is a joke. There's great value there. What is a joke is settling on single-digit ROI. It'll never get you anywhere. And most people are like, well, I put money here, and I put money here, and I put money here, and I put money here. And I'm like, great. The average of those 4 things is a single-digit ROI. Guess what? Can't get you where you want to go. It's crazy. So, by the way, right now, I'm definitely more of a buy and hold guy. I would not be flipping in this market. So, Marcus, make me promise, dude. Raise your hand in the square. Say, I will not flip houses right now. Good. The reason why I'm saying that, buddy, is the market has a lot of turbulence in it, and there's a lot of fear in the markets, and yet real estate should be holding its value because we don't have a bubble bursting. So there's some unknown on that. I would definitely go into holds. By the way, if you have money set aside and you want to go into some holds, then just text me if you want some help with that. I'm buying in 3 different markets right now, and I always buy more than I need so that when someone reaches me, I have some extra inventory to give them. Marcus, fantastic question, and I love that. Noah Spradlin. Oh, Noah, my Russian friend. Hello. IELTS, 50-50, very strong. I don't think you're probably from Russia, Noah. I think it's Spradlin. I was wondering, how do I ensure no wanters that I can get their house rented and sold via lease option, only being in my early 20s and little experience? Noah, listen very carefully. There's only one person that knows that you're in your early 20s and inexperienced. It's you. So don't, if that is your fear, then when you go knock doors, talk to people, you're going to project onto these people what you fear the most, and then they're going to reverse, take that in and then project it back on you and make you right. So you guys got to go in fearless. I understand that fears are real, but the more that you think about them, the worse you make it. Like, imagine some horror movie where the bad monsters have an easier time capturing the people with more fear. That is really true to real life and how it works. People do not want to do deals with people who feel scarcity. People don't want to do deals with people who feel fear. So if you know what you're afraid of, then you got to find a way to let go of that and then move on without it. And I was also wondering, how do I ensure no one honors that? Okay, so you said that perfect. I just dropped you a little bit audio there. John LeMay. Hey Kris, I've been watching you for a long time. You've inspired me to invest in homes in a smart manner. As soon as I get out of high school, I want to work towards the dream. But I'm 17 and wondering, is there any tips that you'd be able to help me out for my future? John, if I were at your young age, I would probably be reading, I kid you not, listen carefully, I would probably be reading a book, at least 2 a month, if not 4. I don't care if you like to read or don't read or like pleasure reading. I'm talking about business-minded, motivational, positive psychology books. I give mine away for free because I believe that leaders are readers. And listen, a book is a way to literally steal a lifetime's work of that someone's put into like 3 or 5 hours of reading and allow you to download it. Like, did you ever watch The Matrix when like Neo's like in the chair and for like, well, he's going for like 23 hours straight and he's just like, I know Kung Fu. And a moment later he's like, I can fly battle planes. The next moment, I can like use heavy artillery. Like he was just downloading all of these abilities. I personally feel that we have the ability to do that way by reading books. So when you're young like that, oh my gosh, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, multiple streams of income, Straight Path to Real Estate Wealth, Limitless, Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. There's so many books out there. Can you get enough of them? No, you can't. At some point you need to make sure you're taking action, but you got to build a foundation of positive psychology. Most people don't have it. So John, that's my message for you, my friend. Anthony says, hey, this is Anthony from Maine. Dude, what's up, Anthony from Maine? He says, I enjoy your videos a lot. You are a mentor for me. Dude, Anthony, I appreciate that, bro. I just want you to know that I appreciate you watching my videos. I appreciate you taking the time to connect with me in that manner. You've probably noticed that my videos, I'm putting way more effort into them because I really want to create as much impact as I can on society. Other than that, I'm playing with my family, chilling. I'm traveling when I'm allowed on a plane, which is not right now. But Anthony, I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. I'm giving you a big freaking thumbs up. And my personal, can I send you guys my personal, yes.
Okay.
I'm doing this one. It says woohoo. And this is a cartoon image of me. Hello. Well, it's not working for this moment. David D'Amico. Hey, Kris, I've been watching your videos for a year now. Whoa, okay, it's a long time. I've learned a lot. Thank you. That's Krohn University. It's free-versity. I'm going to get my butt to your event. I'm so glad that you said that. I was concerned how the sentence was going to end. I wasn't reading ahead. He said, I'm going to get my butt to your event as soon as I am able. Dude, right now it's August what? August, when's my next event?
16th through the 22nd, I believe.
August 16th?
Through the 22nd, I believe.
But you have some questions here, which is great. You said, what do you see as your biggest handicap when first starting in real estate? I saw my biggest handicap as age. And it took me like 14 months to do my first deal. And that was partially because I was missing information. But then as soon as I could do my next deal, I did my next deal. So I think for me, my biggest handicap was just believing limiting beliefs, which is why I always do a foundational work with people. I give you a strategy for making money in real estate. But if you don't believe that it works, or you haven't learned to believe in yourself, or you haven't learned to work or put effort in, then it's really hard to get a result. Number 2, he said, what's your best advice for finding a mentor to ask questions and learn from? Keep killing the game, David. Dude, David, you can also send an email to Kris@kriskrohn.com and get a free ticket to my event.
Or he can just text you.
You can just text me too. I'll get that to you. Just let me know if you want that ticket for August. Funny date. Because I think this was super well thought out. I love the questions that you asked. As far as the best advice for finding a mentor, I love that you're going to be coming to the event. That's called proximity. You got to get in the airspace of people that are out there killing it. It is seriously a smart thing to do. I learn the most and I absorb the most when I'm in the live airspace of my mentor, but that's the hardest thing to do. It's like, can't I just watch a video? Can I read a book? And I'm like, you actually got to get there. You got to be there. So I got a ticket coming your way, bud. All right, let me see what else we got here. Oh, so many good questions. You guys are awesome. Dude, look at all these unanswered.
You've got a lot to go through tonight.
Yeah, am I crazy? I think I might be crazy. I will get to you. I was probably a little crazy for opening that, but guys, keep my phone number, save my phone number, and then message me. And then I'm going to be messaging you to just kind of keep you up to date with what you can do to crush it during this coronavirus time. Not the worst of times, my friends. Not the worst. I got Rodney Hubbard. He said, how's it going? I'm Rodney. Rodney was the name of my best friend growing up when I was 12 years old. What resources should I be looking for to learn how to evaluate real estate property? So Rodney, I got this little audio message for you. The best resource is for you to get an agent in your back pocket that believes in you. Believes that eventually you're going to transact on a home or can pull the resources together. Because I asked that agent to do a CMA, comparable market analysis. Comparable market analysis is where they say, well, if you find a deal, send it to me. I'll compare it to other things that have sold recently. Now, it's easy to do this wrong and it's easy to get scammed. So my book, The Straight Path to Real Estate Wealth, actually explains in detail exactly how you do a CMA, and you can have that book for free. You may have already gotten it for free because it's on a number of my links for my YouTube videos. But that's the resource I would use. Awesome. All right. Oh, is the sun finally? It has been such a bright, freaking blue day. We have a little bit of cloud cover. Oh, I like this. Devant Shah. Hi. Hi back. All right.
That was easy.
Quentin, yo, I have one question about real estate. Please tell me. Okay, we're going to do this the long way. Maybe on your next text, you'll actually tell me.
I wonder if they're sitting there.
Me? We're like going slow here.
I wonder if they're not sure you're going to actually reply.
Oh, well.
And then you reply and say, "What's
you're
up?"
Just gonna have to have faith. Chad Peterson here says, "Hey, Kris, my name is Chad, and the last depression about 12 buildings. Yes. I'm 46 years old, and it's been the best thing I've ever done. What's up, buddy? Let the games begin on this one. Good luck to you and your family. All my buildings are in downtown St. Petersburg, Florida."
St. Pete.
Can I just say, brother, that you bought great timing in the right market. 12 buildings. Totally proud of you. Period. Totally keep up the work. Period. You rock, brother. Exclamation point. Yes, Chad. Totally proud of you, brother. Totally proud. Jerry Rubio says, so guys, Chad gets it. He's like, I'm waiting. I'm like, it's here. I've been waiting. Let's go. That's exactly right. What are some of the books that you recommend? I would go get my book for free, The Straight Path to Real Estate Wealth. I have an appendix at the end that gives you all of my favorite recommendations. From Andrew.
No, that does not make sense.
You're welcome. Are they good? We good?
Yeah, they wrapped.
Okay, great. So guys, for those of you that don't know, this is actually my convention center. Obviously, we're not doing events right now because of the coronavirus, but this is where I innovate with my team. And for the things that you like, just want to drop you this and we'll get back to your questions. Like, this is where some of the most brilliant multi-million plus deals come out. They come out of this room right here. So come and be with me at my event in August and actually see this place something live. Our events are nuts but intimate. We're probably 500 people at August. Right now, someone's putting on a concert. I don't know how that works when nobody is here.
It's going to be one person.
They're probably one person streaming. What's up? How we doing? Hey, how are you, buddy? Good.
Hey.
Live right now, just saying hi. What's the band? What is it?
Ophi.
What's up, brother? How we doing? What's up, man? I own this building and glad to have you guys here. We're gonna hear some great music.
This is Ophi right here, Kris.
Ophi, I'm gonna do boom.
Oh yeah, that's
Ophi,
right.
That's great, brother. We're glad to have you here.
Well, can't wait to hear you.
I wish we had 1,000 people in here for you. But we'll have you stream it, right?
Yeah.
Sweet guys.
We're going to stream to hopefully 20, 30,000 is what we'd like to do.
Hey, where can they find the stream for this? I want to tell all my friends right now on YouTube Live. Where can they find this?
CubeConcertSeries.com, right?
CubeConcertSeries.com? Yeah. Boom! Ophi in the house, live. And the audience is you at home. So that's pretty sweet. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you. Thanks, guys. so let's have a seat. Let's just chat for a little bit more while I've got you. So many great questions here. I love this. Irene, thank you. You rock. Okay, Kevin Duran. Hey Kris, huge fan. My name is Kevin. I'm 19 years old. What do I need to do to get into real estate? Have a minimum wage job and kind of skeptical. Kevin, first of all, thank you for saying that. I love it when I meet 19-year-olds that are skeptical. There's only one way to get skeptical. It's having a bad experience. And 19 is way too young to decide that you're skeptical. I'm going to share with you some rules. They may not work for you, but I'm telling you, man, these things work for me. First of all, skepticism and pessimism destroy lives. They keep people from living full lives. It's usually control freaks that have lots of rules, high expectations. So, I can tell that you're a good kid. I can feel that from you. I can just read that between the lines. And this message that I want to just share with you, there we go, I got recording again. So this message that I want to share is, when it comes to numbers, I'm very pessimistic. When it comes to evaluating a deal, I am not optimistic. That's pretty much like one of the only places that you'll see me de-risk and get into that kind of space. Other than that, I will never identify with skepticism, because skepticism keeps people from making money in so many ways. But there's a healthy place for that. It's good for evaluating opportunities, and in my opinion, it's bad for almost everything else. So if you apply it to people, if you apply it to intentions, if you apply it to a number of things, you just gotta be careful. It is important to de-risk, meaning go through and ask questions and make sure everything lines up and makes sense, but beware of skepticism that kind of pops up a little bit everywhere. Super, super dangerous.
By the way, Kris,
Yeah.
the member of the band that says he watches you,
Yeah.
I think he just jumped on and commented and said, I just saw me.
That's funny.
So,
Awesome, Wilbur. We'll make sure we get you an August ticket. I love that. Erica Gator, 18, class of 2020, which is so weird.
that's so weird.
You're not weird. It's something different. When you're 40, you'll know. Trying to get into real estate, what would be the best route for me? What would you do at 18 with $1,200? Great question. Erica, this is I'm gonna drop you this. Just give you a little audio response. Oofy's going, so we're gonna walk this way.
Oofy. Oofy.
Erica, being young and really trying to figure out the name of the game. Oh, look at me, here we go. This guy's live with us right now. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
We're doing air hugs, okay? Air hugs. Hello. What's up? How are you?
I'm good. I'm just watching the
The live stream.
Hey, you're next in the queue then, okay? So for Erica, what I wanted to tell you is $1,200. The big question is, like, what do you do to take your next step moving forward? We'll come in here. I think it'll be a little quieter. And I think what I've been telling a lot of your younger friends, I love my 17 to like 22-year-olds that are young, curious, trying to figure out life and what's right. Can I put these lights on? Is that okay, Cars?
Yeah, looks good. Can you?
I don't know. Maybe they're doing something or testing something. Yeah, so, I mean, Erica, at that young age with that amount of money, I think you need to start with a game plan. And right now, coming out of high school, what you do, how you set your life up, like most people, they say, well, I'm in for 4 to 6 years of college right now. College is great, but 80% of the degrees people are getting, they'll be obsolete in a matter of years. So I'm not saying don't go to college. I'm saying if you want to learn money and success, you're never going to learn that in college. So you got to sign up at your age for 2 educations. Go your educational route, but outside your educational route, I want to invite you to consider really creating a clear path of how you're going to become successful and get on a wealth track. If you want to like know options of what that looks like, you can totally connect with my team and they will help you and show you how to do that. But I think the idea that I want to leave you with right now is most people will develop 1 track, and that's a mistake. You need to develop 2 tracks. What's your name?
Anthony.
What's up, Anthony?
Hey.
Come sit right over here, brother. So now you were just joining us on here, and you're like, I know that building, right?
Yep.
Dude, that's sweet. Do you right now I'm just giving everyone the phone number and connecting with people, which I've never done before. And I'm like, this is going to keep me up for a while, but that's cool, right? This is going to be just fine.
Yeah, I saw a notification and with you that showing your number, I was like, I live like 5 minutes away.
You're like, I know something better than the phone number. I'll just go see him. Do you have any questions that I can help you with?
I'm just trying to get more proximity to, like I as you say, get into the airspace of people who have crushed it in
Yes.
real estate, and I just want to get into that first deal. How do I get, like as you said, get a real estate agent, trustworthy.
Yeah.
I've talked to a couple of them, and it just seems like they just want to sell your house, and that's it.
It's true.
So they'll give you any comp or whatever that doesn't even match the subject house. So that's
Dude, I like it. I like it. So now I'm going to interview him, and I'm going to see if I can find something out, because I really want you to get this. Anthony, when you were looking in the door and you saw me approaching, how did you feel?
Nervous.
Yes, nervous. What else did you feel?
I just felt like I was breaking through my procrastination, and
It took some action to drive over here and do that.
Yeah, I was actually sitting out there for like 10 minutes.
Okay, so check it out. This is what I want you to be getting. Some people are like, dude, just teach me like virtually and through books. Why do you put such an emphasis on getting live? And when I talk about getting in the airspace of the people that are mentoring you, I'm telling you something different happens when you have a physiological experience. There's nervousness, there's excitement, and by the way, he's pushing through procrastination because he's doing things to get a high level of answers. You are far more likely now to execute on that and to take action than had you not done that otherwise. And I guess I want you to get that. That's why anytime I do anything with anyone, I always say, come join me in our events, because the events are life-changing, but why are they life-changing? They can't be digitally in a way that they are in person. So thank you for illustrating that point.
Yeah, and I did text you in one of the in the text I wrote, how can I get more proximity to you? And as I sent it, I was like, wait, I could just drive
You
this.
just drive here.
And
That's
just
crazy.
work up the nerves and just show up at the door and just hey, I'm here. And
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I got mad respect for you on that. I got mad respect. I'm giving you a ticket to also come to my event. You just text me and say, Kris gave me a ticket to my event in August. That will be 4 days of proximity with me. That's a $1,500 ticket. I'm going to have you front row and we'll have a great experience.
All right. Well, I already have the ticket, so
So you don't have anyone you want to share that experience with?
yeah, sure.
Yeah, right?
All right.
So I'm going to tell you guys that these events, they're so cool. I talk about them just a little bit from time to time because I basically challenge the heck out of you. I ask you to do some super crazy stuff, things that make you really nervous. And if you choose it and do them, you discover a whole new level of liberation. You discover a whole new level of freedom. And I want that for you. The biggest thing that keeps us from getting ahead is not strategy. It's not knowing what to do. It's actually just permission to act. It's permission to feel good. And it's something that I rehearse every day. This coronavirus, dude, the whole world is falling apart. And I'm just having a heyday. Every day's a party for me. I'm happy with that. So I'm not happy with what it's doing to people, but I'm not going to allow myself to get depressed or fearful or angry because of that. Does that make sense? All right, let me just see who else we have here. We got Caleb White. Says, hey Kris, I'm Caleb. I've been watching your videos for a while now, and I was wondering what the best way is to drive traffic towards your properties. Caleb, when I have a property, what I do is I use my lease option blueprint, and I'll just tell you some of it right now. In my straight path book, I talk about 5 literal signs in the yard and on the house. I talk about the color, the location. I talk about flags, and all of it looks super obnoxious, but man, it drives traffic like crazy. And those lease options are twice as profitable of just doing a straight rental. So that's what I would do there. All right, let me see here. We got Jeremy Jones. Whoa, Jeremy, texting me a book. Hello, Kris. Jay Jones here. Big fan of yours. Very knowledgeable and just started on your site. We're same age, flipped houses in the late 90s and early 2000s before business partners split the company up. I have a few properties that are, and I'm liquid. I need some advice, brother. I don't know all the newest loops, but dying to get back into the real estate on the backside of this thing. Fortunes will be made in the ashes of madness. Automated response, is this serious? I don't know what that part means, but this is me.
They're wondering if you're responding.
Oh, well,
Send,
I'm leaving you an audio. And then on top of that, I'm leaving you an emoji. And then I'm also texting you some other stuff. Hello, this is my voice. I'm actually here. You can sync up my voice to YouTube Live and see that this is not an automated thing. And you're probably wondering how I'm going to get to all of you.
the initial message is automated, of course, but
Yeah. All right, cool, awesome. So, listen, Jeremy, if you're dying to get back in the game and you're a little bit liquid, you're going to find that the next 12 to 24, 36 months is the best time to be in the game of real estate. You want to get in the game and you want to play right now. Everyone else is going to tell you the sky is falling. They're going to say now isn't the time. But we're about 2 to 6 weeks from free fall. And when we land, we'll see the new lay of the land. And then we are going to freaking pound the ground 3 times harder and faster than we ever have before. When I did that in 2008, I moved thousands of homes, $1 billion worth of real estate, and in the first 5 years made my partners over $100 million. So I'm going to do it this time again, but this time I'm going to do it bigger, and I'm going to help even more people. And so it's perfect timing. If you want to know like some of the easier ways to get back in the game of real estate, just respond to this text thread, and what I will do is I will get you hooked up with a member of my team, get you on a 3-way, and I will have them actually do a game plan with you. And what I like to do is I always like to say, what am I working with? Do you have good credit or bad credit? Do you have a lot of money? Do you have no money? Do you have a lot of debt? And then based on whatever your combination of financial situation is, I can basically build a plan. And I've trained a whole bunch of my team to help me out with this because it's just inundating if I do it all. But they can break that down for you, and we can show you the best places to get in the game right now. Let me just see here. Guys, we're just going to do this for a few more minutes. I've got Jaden back. He says, hey Kris, this is Jaden. What's the best way to develop a business plan? We talked about that one. Can I have a free and limited Maverick plan? No. I love that though. Thank you for asking. Like the young and entitled. Here's the reason why. I'm a person of my word. I will work like no person has ever worked. I will bring value like no tomorrow. I just turned 18, and if I get granted this gift, I would love to tell you updates about it and maybe even do an inspiring YouTube video. I want to help change people's lives with your program. So Jaden, here's what I want to tell you, man. First of all, thank you for being sincere. Thank you for connecting on this. I'm just going to record this for you. Here's Jaden, what I want you to understand. I'm going to ask you to put a little bit of skin in the game. Entering that program does not cost a lot of money, but I will tell you that anytime people get something for free, they only use a small part of it. Free is great for music. Free is great for internet. Free is great for downloading this is and that's. If you want life-changing value, it can't be free because I've tested this over the years. You give me a good person with tons of motivation and you give them something free and they'll do nothing with it. So you are going to have to put some skin in the game, but dude, we will take care of you. I should be charging 10 times more for that program. I'm not. So I'll make you a deal. Pony up the little bit, show up, work the program, and you have way higher likelihood of having crazy success. That's who I want to be partnered with. So I'm saying go for it. I just sent that to you. Okay, great. A lot of wonderful new contacts here. Carson, any other questions or things that you want us to do here? How long have we been going right now?
45 minutes.
45 minutes. Matthew, I saw that. Good. Damian Hunter. I knew a Damian Hunter once upon a time. He says, 3 strategy. Okay, hey Kris, this is Damian from the old Prosperous. I knew it was Damian Hunter. What's up, brother? It's like, I know that name. Great to see you. I know you talk and teach a lot about limiting beliefs. Can you give me your top 2-3 strategies to eliminate them? I generally am a happy person, but no, I underperform financially, and that is because of my own beliefs and excuses. Help. Say, Damian, dude, you and I, we go way back. I'm totally giving you an August ticket to my event. I want to connect with you. I'd love to see you again. You are right. You are a super good dude. But you give me a good dude or a good dudette, and if you don't actually have the right kind of belief system on money, which most people don't, they get rocked. So I want to actually give you a shortcut. I actually have, if you look at most of my YouTube descriptions on any of my videos, I actually give my Limitless book away for free. I haven't paid for the shipping. But I send the book to you, and the book explains my top 2 strategies for overcoming limiting beliefs, but there's a different reason why I want you to have this. You'll enjoy the book. But at the end, I actually paid a team to do 350 hours of research and catalog the top 1,000 limiting beliefs on money. I narrowed it down and I created a perfect financial blueprint for the mind that if you will recite for 21 days, emotionally connect to, you will rewire your mind and think entirely different. And Damien, I kid you not, 30 days from now, you could be messaging me saying, Kris, you changed everything. And so go to the description below, dude, and grab that book, Limitless, and get to the end of that appendix. Give it a read, but the appendix right there on the wealth section, that is what has been missing for you to step into alignment financially and override the limiting beliefs. So, guys, we're just going to do one more, but don't worry. If I didn't answer your question, give me a day or two. I promise I will get in touch with you. We will connect, and I want to help you guys. I got Kyle Mason. He says, hey, Kris, my name is Kyle. I've been watching you for a few weeks now, and you're awesome. Thanks, dude. I will be receiving an inheritance of 50 grand to 200 grand in a week or two. How can I best invest it into real estate? Let me show you. All right, Kyle. When I buy property, this is phase 1. Phase 1 is not about making money. Phase 2 is about developing a track record. Because if you have a good track record, then you can get money coming to you all you want. So let's just say that your inheritance is 50 grand. Then go buy a house. Now, I'm going to show you how to buy houses with 25% ROIs. And that's a track record that's appealing. But if you get $200,000, you actually can get 4 of those homes. And 4 homes at 25% means that every 5 years you are doubling your money. So let's just say you have 200 grand. If in 5 years you're able to turn that into 400 grand, what do you think a financial planner would say? You're a freaking genius. What do you think parents would say? You got lucky. What do you think a friend would say? I don't even know what you're doing at that young age. The world's going to be confused because they don't know how to get results and they might even think it a fluke. But here's my experience. Once you've done it 3 times, which in this case is 4, then you have enough of a track record that other people will say, you know what you're doing, let me give you the money. And if you're the one doing the deals, now guess how many deals that you can do? Their money, you doing the deals, you can do infinite deals. You can do as many as you want. That, by the way, do I know what I'm talking about? Every day almost, I buy a property under this exact model. So with that inheritance, don't look at it as the last money that you'll ever have. The most important thing you can do is figure out how to double your money every 5 years. You do that, it's game over. Given a little bit of time, you can basically build as much wealth as you want. I hope that makes sense. Kyle, thanks for asking that really good question. And guys, I want to thank you for joining me today on YouTube Live. Listen, all you have to do is save my phone number. You're welcome to text me, connect with me. I want to check in. I want to know how you guys are doing. And I want you to know this. The coronavirus is real. But we have blown out of proportion. I wish our government leaders would do things different. They should have given stimulus money to those at risk and said, board up, stay hunkered down for 18 months and let the economy go back to work. They didn't make that choice. It's a mess out there and it's a big problem for them to fix. There is going to be some problems because of that, and those financial problems create opportunities that someone has to fix. I'm letting you know you should be mobilizing right now. You should be building a plan. And if you have texted me, even if I haven't responded to you, and you're like, Kris, I want one of your experts to give me an updated wealth plan, then all I want you to do is text, I want a game plan, and I will make sure, in addition to getting back in touch with you, that I also have someone from my team call you if that's of service to you. If not, that's okay too. But love you guys. Thank you for your questions today. Thank you for coming in live. And I'm looking forward to connecting more with you guys. I can't wait till we can get out and about so we can gather live, create some amazing synergy, get in each other's airspace proximity, and freaking crush it. Because remember, in the next 30 days, it might look like total crazy mayhem. It's the best of times. Most people won't know that. That is the truth. So gear up, get excited, and get ready. Let's go.